On our agenda today includes speeches by 5 current members relating to the 5 pillars of NHS: scholarship, service, leadership, character, and honor. I would also like to introduce our 2025 faculty speaker, Mr. Logan Thomas. Mr. Logan Thomas is an outstanding teacher who has dedicated over 9 years to education. Mr. Thomas is a 2013 graduate of Lake City and a 2017 graduate of Gustavus Adolphus College with a BA in Communication Arts and Literature Teaching. Mr. Thomas has continued his education pursuits by obtaining a master's in education leadership from Concordia University, St. Paul. Currently, Mr. Thomas teaches 9th grade English and AP Language and Composition. Beyond his time in the classroom, Mr. Thomas, an avid baseball fan, is entering his 4th season as the head varsity baseball coach for Lincoln High School and his 9th season as the American Legion baseball coach in Lake City. Mr. Thomas is also a proud member of For the Bills, an organization whose mission is to give back to the local athletics in Lake City. When not teaching or coaching, Mr. Thomas enjoys writing and self-publishing children's books. He is also a proud husband and father of 2 wonderful daughters. Mr. Thomas is a dynamic and caring teacher who strongly values education and learning. Please help me in welcoming Mr. Logan Thomas.
Thank you, Shelby. Good evening. As Shelby has mentioned, my name is Logan Thomas, and I am a high school English teacher and varsity baseball coach here in Lincoln. Specifically, I teach 9th grade English and AP Language and Composition, which means, as you all sit before me as 10th grade students and above, I've probably had and enjoyed, mostly, all of you. I'm greatly honored to speak here on behalf of all of you as the guest speaker for the National Honor Society Induction Class of 2025. What an accomplishment. You all should be so proud of yourselves for demonstrating the character and leadership values needed to be considered and chosen into this great society. I'm truly proud to know, teach, and interact with students like you daily. This past summer, when I decided to do some spring cleaning, definitely not forced to by my lovely wife, I found myself going through totes and boxes of old stuff that my parents had kindly dropped off periodically throughout my adult years. As I weaned through the kindergarten art projects, 5th grade safety club crossing guard standout certificates, middle school yearbooks, 10th grade writing journals, I came across a small white card at the bottom of the box. This card. This is my National Honor Society membership card signed by Mr. Berg and Mr. Iberg from when I joined the National Honor Society back in the fall of 2012, shortly after I moved to Lake City from Cleveland, Ohio. Finding this card made me stop, think, and reflect on my journey to the National Honor Society, why I joined the National Honor Society, what it meant to me, and how and if I demonstrated those same values of character and leadership that you all are consistently displaying. It made me think, what did being a part of the National Honor Society mean to me? I remember doing most of my volunteering at the nursing home, playing bingo with members or just simply sitting and conversing with them. I remember sitting in the same very seats you are, dressed nicely, you all look very nice, next to one of my good buddies, Ben, who was also being inducted. But outside of that, I don't remember much. So reflecting on it now, why do I remember just those 2 instances? I remember volunteering, but I also remember stopping volunteering once I got the required hours. Was I actually displaying good character, or was I just checking a box? I remember going to the induction ceremony and sitting next to Ben because we were both seniors at the time and everybody else was younger than us. Was I actually displaying good leadership, or was I just too cool to interact with younger people than me? Did I actually demonstrate the character and leadership values of a National Honor Society member, or was I using the club as a resume builder? The more I reflected the more I probably thought it was the latter. Now, does this mean that I had poor character and poor leadership? I don't think so, but I definitely can stand before you all and vulnerably say that could have done better. I could have been more purposeful. I could have gone above and beyond. I could have been more of a leader. I could have demonstrated those core National Honor Society values daily. I could have stopped friendly, negative banter amongst my friends. I could have sat next to the student eating lunch alone. I could have probably been a better student regarding listening to my teachers. I could have set a better example for those younger than me. I could have volunteered more and sacrificed my own interests and pleasures at the expense of brightening someone else's day. I could have done better. Now, I share all of this with you all for a purpose. If you've had me in class as a teacher, which I believe all of you have, I think you know the following about me. I'm not afraid of admitting my mistakes when I'm wrong. I'm not afraid of apologizing and asking for forgiveness if I mess up, especially when I don't get essays graded by the deadline that I've set for myself. I'm not afraid of sharing real-life situations I've endured, defeats and victories, if it's something you all can learn from. Being a teacher, a leader, and a coach are all titles that I'm very proud to have in my life. If you enter today feeling accomplished because you checked a box, please learn from my naiveness as a teenager. Gaining acceptance into the National Honor Society separates you from the rest. You are the leaders of the school. You set the tone for character. Please don't stop here, but always look to do more. Congratulations.
It is an honor to be here as a part of our National Honor Society, an organization built on the 5 pillars of scholarship, leadership, service, character, and honor. Tonight, I'd like to focus on one of those pillars that not only shapes our education, but also our future. Tonight, I light the gold candle of scholarship. A scholar is best defined as a student who pushes themselves to the highest of their academic ability. As a student, scholarship has maintained an important role in many of my personal and academic successes. Scholarship is a key component in education during today's day and age. With more jobs and post-secondary schooling requiring further education, students must strive to meet or exceed industry standards. And in order to obtain a good standing at a college or job, students must take time to complete and succeed in school and life. You must take the time to earn your academic successes. It will not just be handed to you. Those who push through their school days, working late into the night, waking up extra early, or pushing through other responsibilities to complete assignments and prioritize education will become the students who not only excel in school, but also life. The people who aim for success are scholars. We are here today to recognize the scholars of our community. Not only do we commend their academic achievements, but we also encourage them to persevere and continue the flame of knowledge as their lives continue on.
Tonight we will light the blue candle that symbolizes service. As Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "Everybody can be great because everyone can serve." In his quote, it is described that serving others is one of the best acts a person can do to contribute to themselves and the world. Nothing is more satisfying than spending your time with those who need you. Serving does not need to be bold and extravagant, but rather intentional and sincere. The people you choose to serve will remember you no matter which way you approach a situation. How do you want others to remember you? Serving others does not mean you seek a reward, besides feeling fulfilled and gaining experiences that will shape you. The most valuable moment of serving is when you see the impact you have on a person's day. Actions do mean more than words, and you are examples of this. For you to be here today, the requirement was 25 logged service hours. Look around at your other NHS inductees. Every single one of you followed through. Continue to thrive in your determination and grit. Not only do I hope that we all go beyond the 25 service hours required, but that we also enjoy serving others. I know that being outside your comfort zone is not always ideal, but it does make you a better person. I urge us all to go outside our comfort zones to help others this year. As we light the blue candle, remember that being a member of the National Honor Society is not about the title, but instead about the commitment and strides you make to serve others, not now, but forever.
Good evening, everyone. I am Emily Silva Almanza, and tonight I will light the green candle for leadership. In 7th grade, I thought leadership meant being kind, being smart, and raising your hand in class with the right answer. However, as a senior in high school has grown and changed, my understanding of leadership has improved, and it is much deeper than I thought years ago. While kindness is still one of the most important qualities a leader can have, there is more to it. My understanding of leadership means to communicate with respect and patience, to have the courage to do what is right, and to be honest and take accountability. When it comes to leadership, your actions do matter, but you cannot expect a prize from it. Leadership isn't about taking charge and making yourself seem perfect. It is also hard to show true leadership if the spotlight and titles matter more. True leadership is shown even when nobody's watching and when your choices bring others up. It's important that your decisions create value for others and to genuinely follow the phrase, let your actions speak louder than words. Because despite what compliments you give or how well you can publicly speak, that doesn't mean you have what it takes to be a leader. A great leader understands the silent struggles of others. A great leader will stand up for what is right, and a great leader will always be an advocate for change. As we leave here tonight, I hope you understand that true leadership isn't about recognition, but about your purpose and your impact. Be the person who makes a positive difference for others, not because you want to be seen, but because of who you are as a leader.
Hello, my name is Olivia Olhaver, and I am lighting the white candle that represents character. Character is what we do when no one is watching. It is the choices we make quietly, the ones that don't earn any applause or awards, but really define us as people. In the National Honor Society, character is one of our pillars because it is the foundation that holds up every other. Scholarship, leadership, and service all mean very little without integrity behind them. True character is shown in how we treat others, how we handle failure, and how we stand firm in what is right, even when it feels impossible. Character is also about consistency. This means showing up for the same person in every situation. This means being kind when it's inconvenient, honest when it's uncomfortable, and dependable when no one else steps up. Those aren't always easy choices, but they are the ones that set us apart from the people who lead with integrity from those who simply lead. And character isn't just built through success, it is tested through challenge in moments of doubt, pressure, or disappointment. The way we react in those moments reveals our true values more than any award or title ever could. When we choose grace over anger, effort over excuses, and humility over pride, that's character in action. This does not develop overnight, it grows in the small moments, showing respect, keeping promises, owning mistakes, and offering kindness. These moments add up, sharing the kind of people and leaders we become. Tonight isn't just a celebration of what you have achieved, but who we are becoming. And if we keep choosing honest, empathy, and courage, then we carry the spirit of NHS beyond these walls. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Patrick Kennedy, and tonight I have the privilege of lighting the purple candle, symbolizing honor. As the namesake of the National Honor Society, honor is one of the core values of the NHS. Merriam-Webster defines honor as to regard or treat someone with admiration and respect, a privilege, or to have a good name or public esteem. In many ways, this captures the essence of what it means to be a part of the NHS. It truly is a privilege to be in the NHS. It takes all of the qualities, character, leadership, service, scholarship, and honor, to be a part of this organization. Beyond the service hours, leadership positions, and academic achievement, being in the NHS is about how we treat others, with kindness, respect, and integrity, all the time. Taking a look throughout history, honor sticks out. It's one of the most important qualities and has stood the test of time. Legends like King Arthur are remembered not for their actions, but their honor. A quote by Maya Angelou. At the end of the day, people won't remember what you said or did. They'll remember how you made them feel. While the stories of what King Arthur truly did and said have been lost to time, his honor is what is remembered. Honor yourselves and others by always treating them with admiration and respect. Thank you.
We will now begin the roll call of all new members. Please hold your applause until all the names are called. Thank you.
Addison Aarons, Brennan Anderson, Broderick Benjamin, Andrew Berger, Hollis Brunn, Rose Kaufman, Ava Emerson, Meg Fitterer, Luke Fleming, Greta Hadler, Leah Hartnick, Julia Huddle.
Maida Lopez Ramirez, Clara Lumen, Alexandra Majoris, Shauna Neitzel, Eden Olson, Zoe Preeb, Tatum Shaky, Alana Schmidt, Madison Skipton, Riley Theron, Brenna Trainer, and Erica Walrick.
We will now applaud all the new members. Please welcome Cassidy Tomford as she will lead the oath of induction.
I pledge myself to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society to which I have been selected. I'll be true to the principles for which it stands. I'll be loyal to my school and will maintain and encourage high standards in scholarship, service, leadership, and character.
Students, in just a moment, please proceed to the gym for a group photo. Afterwards, all students and parents are invited to the cafeteria for refreshments. On behalf of the National Honor Society, I would like to thank everyone for attending this evening's ceremony. Thank you to all the student speakers tonight, as well as a special thank you to Mr. Logan Thomas for his inspirational message. Congratulations again to all the National Honor Society inductees on being chosen. We ask that you maintain and encourage high standards in scholarship, service, leadership, character, and honor. Thank you.